It's amazing.
So what kind of condition do we find her in at the start of this next season?
Pretty sassy. She's ready to take on the fight. I think she's kind of found her group of people and is getting quite comfortable with them. So maybe a little bit cheeky. That's the way you find her.
She is a bit cheeky.
She is. Yeah.
I've seen the first episode at least. Did you have to learn how to swim, or did you already know how to swim?
I knew how to swim. I was alright at that. Multi-talented.
So what can you tell us about you and Fett coming up this season?
I can tell you that the relationship is explored. That's about all I can tell you. But I can tell you that it's a fun ride, and hopefully you'll all enjoy it.
Does your little, I don't know if I should call it a vampire family, but you guys were fighting the vampires. Does that stay the same? Do you add anyone to your group? Does anyone...
There are a lot of new characters this season, and even though we're quite a strong unit, we all start to explore how to combat the problem in different ways. So quite often throughout the show there's a couple of characters going off together to try and tackle the problem in their own individual ways. We've all got our own talents, so there's a lot of dissipation to come back together for the same goal.
Your character is kind of a rebel, and has been a rebel most of the time. And F's kid is kind of seems to be feeling rebellious this season. Are you going to? Will your character and he sort of bond in any sort of way?
I think what is nice about their characters is that Dutch immediately felt a sense of warmth towards Zach, seeing him thrust into this world that is confusing and scary to him. I think she felt a sense of empathy. So I think that it's explored to a point in this series.
Was this season physically just a much more difficult season for you?
Yeah. There's a particular episode later on in the show that was very physically demanding for me, and which was great. That's what you hope for, like, to be challenged. So they definitely challenged me in that episode.
Last question.
Speaking of that, do you like the emotional challenges of the acting, the different ranges you have to get to, or the physical better, or is there...
I like the variation. That's one of the reasons why this is one of my favourite jobs, is especially this season, is that they've given me a lot of physicality, and I get to fight a lot more, but they've also given me an amazing emotional arc as well. So I've got to play some really, really good scenes, and that have stretched me, and I've worked with some fantastic actors, and yeah, so I think that the combination of the two is what you always hope for.
Thanks, guys.